The energy of March, a sacred urgency. Welcome to March. As the last of winter's ice begins to recede, we often expect a gentle, gradual thaw. But the cards for this month tell a very different story. The energy of March arrives not as a slow melt, but as a lightning strike followed by a deep, foundational shift. This is a month of sacred urgency, of rapid-fire transformation designed to plant you more deeply and securely than ever before. Our guides on this journey are the stork, the rider, and the tree. Act 1, the catalyst. The story of your March begins with the rider. Imagine a messenger on a powerful horse, galloping into your life without warning. This is not a slow, meandering message. This is news that arrives with speed, purpose, and a jolt of electricity. This month, you must be prepared for a sudden catalyst. This could be a phone call you weren't expecting, an email that changes everything, a sudden idea that lands in your mind fully formed, or a chance encounter that sets a whole new chain of events in motion. The rider's energy is swift and undeniable. It is here to break the stagnation, to deliver a piece of information that demands you sit up, pay attention, and prepare to move. This is the spark that lights the fuse. Act 2. The transformation. The news brought by the rider immediately triggers the central event of the month, the stork. The stork is the very embodiment of profound change and transformation. This is not a minor adjustment or a tweak to your routine. This is a fundamental shift, a tectonic plate moving beneath the surface of your life. The stork speaks of evolution. It is the shedding of an old skin, an upgrading of your personal operating system. This energy could manifest as a literal move to a new home or city, a significant change in your career path, the evolution of a relationship into a new phase, a deep, internal transformation in how you see yourself and the world. This is the month where the nest you have been comfortable in is no longer sufficient for your growth. The rider delivers the memo, and the stork says, "It is time to fly." While change can feel unsettling, the presence of the stork confirms that this movement is natural, necessary, and leading you toward your own evolution. Act 3. The purpose. Now, this combination of speed and upheaval could easily feel chaotic, but our final card, the tree, reveals the profound and beautiful purpose behind it all. The tree is the anchor in this storm of change. It represents health, stability, life force, and deep, ancestral roots. This is the crucial insight for March. The rapid news and the massive change are not designed to uproot you. They are designed to replant you in more fertile soil. The tree assures you that this entire process is for your long-term health and stability. The quick and sudden shift is a form of divine intervention, moving you away from a place where your growth was stunted and planting you where you can truly thrive for years to come. This is a change that is meant to last, to establish roots so deep they connect you to your life's purpose. It is a transformation aimed at improving your foundational well-being and securing your legacy. The message of March. This month, expect a swift and important message that will kickstart a period of significant life change. Embrace this transformation without resistance and trust with all your heart that this upheaval is a sacred act. It is clearing away the old to establish a new foundation that is stronger, healthier, and more deeply rooted than anything you have known before. This March, you are not just blooming. You are being transplanted to a whole new garden, one where you are destined to grow into your fullest potential. Be ready.
Waking up from winter sleep, the sea breaks, the light returns.
Main events in March, the heart's true north. This March, the universe is guiding you away from the noise and back to what is truly essential. The energy is not about grand, chaotic events, but about a profound and beautiful alignment of your heart with your destiny. The main events of your month are guided by the tree, the heart, and the star. The story begins with the tree. This is the card of deep-rooted stability, health, and patient, long-term growth. It signifies that the focus of this month is not on fleeting trends or temporary situations, but on something foundational to your life. Your well-being, physical, emotional, and spiritual, is taking center stage. This is a time for grounding, for connecting with your heritage, and for nurturing something that you want to last for a lifetime. At the very center of this grounding energy is the heart. This confirms that the growth and stability you are cultivating are directly connected to your deepest passions and your capacity for love. This is the month where your heart finds a stable home. A significant relationship may deepen and become more secure, or you may find a profound sense of purpose by anchoring yourself in a passion or creative project that you truly love. The message is clear. What you love is what will make you strong. And what is the ultimate outcome of this beautiful alignment? It is the star. The star is the card of hopes, dreams, guidance, and wish fulfillment. Following your heart and grounding it in something stable will lead you to a moment of brilliant clarity and hope. This is a sign that you are on the right path, perfectly aligned with your destiny. A long-held dream, especially one connected to love or deep passion, is not only possible, but is actively manifesting. So, the main event of March is a quiet but powerful miracle. Your heart's true desire is taking root, growing strong, and showing you the clear, starlit path to your dreams.
Softly burns.
Work and finances, strategic endings. Now, let's look at the more practical areas of your life. There is a fascinating and dynamic story playing out here, one that requires both intellect and trust. Work, the peaceful strategist. At work this month, we see the fox and the lily. This combination is a powerful call for wisdom and discretion. On the surface, the lily speaks of a calm, mature, and peaceful environment. Things may seem harmonious, perhaps even a bit slow-moving. You might be dealing with a senior figure or a long-established, stable company. However, the fox is a crucial warning. Lurking within this peaceful environment is a need for cunning and strategy. This is not a time to be naive. Someone, or the situation itself, requires you to be clever, to read between the lines, and to think 2 steps ahead. This isn't about open conflict, but about subtle office politics or a situation that isn't quite what it seems on the surface. Your intelligence and intuition are your greatest assets. Use the calm of the lily to quietly observe and plan your next move like the fox. Finances, the lucky ending. In your finances, a very clear story unfolds with the coffin and the clover. The coffin signifies that a financial chapter is coming to a definitive and necessary close. This could be the end of a source of income, the final payment of a long-term debt, or the closure of an account that has run its course. While endings can feel heavy, the coffin assures you that this one is timely. But do not despair, because right on the heels of this closure comes the clover. The moment one door shuts, the universe opens a small but wonderfully lucky window. The clover represents a small stroke of good fortune, a happy surprise, or a little opportunity that appears just when you need it. This isn't a massive lottery win, but a sweet and timely blessing that reminds you that every ending makes space for new luck to grow. Expect a financial closure this month, and be ready to receive the small gift that follows.
Wheel turns, life begins. Sunlight touching winter skin. Bloom now, rise now, green.
Love and relationships. The weight of words. This March, your love life is dominated by a conversation that is both powerful and problematic. The energy is one of intense communication that carries significant weight, leading to repeated friction. The story is told by the letter, the bear, and the whip. The month's events will be triggered by the letter. This is a specific piece of news, a text message, an email, or a document. It could also represent a very important, formal conversation that needs to happen. This isn't casual chatter. This communication carries information that has real-world consequences and sets the stage for what follows. This message is directly linked to the bear. The bear represents a figure of power, authority, and immense strength. This could be a partner who is protective, a powerful ex, or even the theme of financial or physical security within the relationship. The conversation is about this power dynamic, about who is in control, or it comes directly from this strong, authoritative figure. And what is the result of this communication? The whip. This is the card of conflict, repeated arguments, and debates that go around in circles. The news from the letter, combined with the power of the bear, creates a cycle of friction. It's the same argument happening over and over again. The whip can also signify intense passion, so it's possible this conflict is intertwined with a powerful physical connection, creating a volatile, can't live with them, can't live without them dynamic. The core message is that a specific conversation about power is leading to a draining, repetitive conflict. Your mood and what you need to know. A single light on a high wall. Your inner world this month is a space of deep reflection, where a single flicker of truth is helping you see your own boundaries for what they truly are. Your guides are the mirror, the fence, and the candlestick. The central theme for you is the mirror. You are in a period of intense self-reflection, and the universe is asking you to look at yourself, your patterns, your reactions, your soul, with unflinching honesty. What is happening externally is a direct reflection of your internal state. What are you being asked to look at in this mirror? The fence. This represents the boundaries in your life. These are the walls you have built around your heart, your energy, and your life. This is a time to ask yourself some critical questions. Are these fences protecting you, or are they trapping you? Are they keeping out danger, or are they blocking intimacy and joy? Are they yours, or did someone else build them around you? How do you find the answer? With the candlestick. You will not be given a floodlight of overwhelming truth. Instead, you will be given a single, small flame of insight, a candlestick. This is one moment of clarity, one small aha moment, one quiet truth that illuminates the nature of your fences. This is the guiding light in the darkness of self-reflection. Your job this month is to protect that small flame and use it to see your boundaries honestly. Your advice: analyze, then process. Given the conflict in your relationships and the deep self-reflection you're undergoing, the advice from the universe is a clear, two-step process for healing and moving forward, represented by the study room and the dryer. First, you are advised to retreat to the study room. This is a call to remove yourself from the emotional battlefield of the whip. Stop arguing. Stop engaging in the drama. Instead, withdraw and become a student of your own life. Analyze the situation with intellectual detachment. Research the patterns. Read the old messages. Understand the power dynamics of the bear. This is a time for quiet contemplation and strategy, not for impulsive action. Gather your intelligence. After you have done the intellectual work, you must then enter the dryer. The dryer represents a cycle of active processing and release. Imagine tossing all the heavy, wet emotions from this conflict, the anger, the sadness, the frustration, into a machine. The dryer tumbles them, applies heat, and removes the weight. This is your advice. After you understand the situation, you must actively process the emotions connected to it. This isn't about ignoring them, but about putting them through a cycle that allows them to be released, so you can emerge on the other side lighter, renewed, and ready to move forward without the emotional baggage. In short, learn, then release. Analyze, then transform.
The April sky.